edition of Yorkshire Kris Weekly. On this week's episode, well, I've moved the washing line, whirligig, to this part of the garden now, which means my path's behind and this garden area is clear. Done a lot more digging. I've sorted out exactly where the path's going to go. I found a bit of weed suppressing membrane which I've just put down. Luckily it's exactly the right width. And I'll put some cardboard, some other materials down over the rest of the space there to suppress the weeds. And then we're going to have wood chips down as a surface because it will give it a jungle feel, like a woodland path. It's very, very cheap. It doesn't last too long, but it'll last long enough until I decide to get a nice paving surface in this area. But it's only £14 for a cubic metre delivered, so that's not bad at all to cover the path area. So that's the update on the paths. Now in winter and early spring you might see the newest growth on your palms, especially bootias, looking a bit yellow. So here you can see there's yellow growth of the newest leaflets unfurling. People do get concerned about this, thinking it's some sort of disease or it's dying. It's nothing to worry about. It's basically caused by the very slow growth in winter combined with the winds pushing open leaves before they're ready to open. And it's also caused by the fact that the soil's really, really cold, and any growth, because the air temperature is warm, means that the nutrients can't be uptaken by the roots into the new leaves in winter because the soil's cold and the processes don't occur, which means that the new growth can be yellower. But come spring, when the soil warms up, all the nutrients could be passed around the palm tree and the new leaves will unfurl and be green. So it's nothing to worry about, just something that does happen in winter because we have the cold climate, but sometimes we have the warm spells to start a little bit of growth because the air temperature warms up, but the ground is still cold. So like I said, it's nothing to worry about. So here are two new bootia palms that I've just received this week, and these are Bootia catariensis, formerly known I believe as Bootia odorata before they had a name change. And these come from South Brazil, like a nice sandy soil, and apparently growing sort of like near the beaches. It's a bit different growing in Yorkshire, but we'll give them a go. And these don't grow too large, so they might go to 2 to 4 metres tall, but they won't have a width of really more than 2 metres, so that's good for a smaller garden or if you want to grow in a large pot. But I'm going to plant mine in the ground. And we also have one other palm that's been delivered, a very special palm just behind these two. I'll show you that one now. So this is my new hybrid palm, and this is a Butiagris or mule palm, and this eventually will grow into a palm that looks a little bit like a coconut tree, a little bit, but this is pretty much hardy, or it should be. -5 should be no issue. And it should survive -10 if we get it that bad. Hopefully we won't. And this is a cross between a Bootia and a Cyagris palm, which you can try to grow in this country, Cyagris palm, but they don't really grow many leaves, very, very slow growing. But as a hybrid, a cross between both these species, the Bootia and the Cyagris, They grow well apparently, so I'll give this one a go in the ground, and I will protect this in winter because I don't want to lose it. It is a expensive and rare palm. It's anything more than a seedling size, so this will be planted out this year. Beautiful looking palm already, and in a few years, if it survives, it should be absolutely stunning near the jungle hut in the garden. Very happy with these palms. Another job I've got to do is get rid of this old greenhouse and tidy up this area before the wood chips are laid down. So I've got to sort out all my pots, which ones I'm going to keep, which ones I'm going to throw away, and get rid of the frame. And I'll keep the plastic sheets because they come in handy for winter enclosures for the half-hardy plants. So it's time to clear this area.
Mum, let's go through the jungling garden.
Okay.
And now that's the greenhouse completely cleared. There it is. This area now is going to be soon ready for the wood chip, which will clear up all this area, make it a much more usable space. And actually I've got a new view of the blue bamboo and the fatsia there, so that's very nice as well. That's a win-win. Just wish it wasn't snowing, but there you go. We've had sun, hail, lots of wind and snow today. That's what it's like in winter in Yorkshire. Join me next week where I'll be carrying on with this part of the garden.